Hey everyone, today we're going to check out the Fantech Helios II Pro, a lightweight 55g Zowie S2 clone with 4K compatibility. It's equipped with TTC Gold optical switches and priced at €75 from Max Gaming with the 4K dongle. While it's positioned as a mid-tier option, there are definitely a few trade-offs to consider. It's also worth noting that Fantech's latest release, the Helios II Pro S, available at Mackeys for around €90, addresses a lot of the issues I will mention here. And honestly, the extra €15 is definitely worth it if you're looking for those improvements. In terms of accessories, the Helios comes with a nice package: grip tape, stickers, a color matched USB-C cable, spare mouse feet and both 1K and 4K dongles. The stock skates are some of the best I've seen, they're super smooth and there's really no need to change them out. I've got a grey and yellow version which I personally love, it gives off a sleek Porsche-like vibe, but there's also a black and yellow option if that's more your style. The build quality on the Helios II Pro is definitely solid. There's no creaking or strange gaps, which is great. While there's a bit of flex when you squeeze the sides, it's nothing that would affect your gameplay. Now taking a look at the coating next, at first glance it has a matte finish, but in use it's a lot more slippery than you would expect it to be. Compared to other mice like the Sora V2, it just doesn't have the same grip. It's not terrible and your fingers won't slide around mid-game, but I did notice times when I didn't feel completely locked in. The included grip tape definitely helps to resolve this issue, but I would rather prefer a better coating right out of the box. One of my bigger issues with the Helios II Pro is the clicks. It uses TTC Gold optical switches, which I find to be a bit lacking. They feel muddy and imprecise. Both clicks have some pre-travel and post-travel, though in game it's not a huge deal breaker. Still, compared to other switches like Huano Blue Shell Pink Dots or Omron optical switches, these definitely feel subpar. Especially for a mouse in this price range, I expected them to be a bit more crisp. The Mousewheel on the other hand is excellent. It definitely feels smooth and light with well-defined steps, making it ideal for both gaming and general use. The Mousewheel click is also perfect, it's firm but not too stiff and offers a great feedback without being overly hard to press. As for the side buttons, unfortunately the ones on my copy seem to be pretty inconsistent. The front one feels snappy and responsive, but the back button is mushy with a lot of post travel. While the placement of the side buttons is fine, the slight angle of the buttons make them hard for me to use. At least I found myself adjusting my grip constantly if I tried to press them. Bigger buttons like on the Zowie S2 would have definitely been a nice touch here. The shape is modeled after the Zowie S2 and I used an S2 Divina for months, so I'm pretty familiar with it. That being said though, the Helios doesn't feel quite as good in hand. The hump combined with the coating just doesn't lock into my palm as well as I would like it to. I found myself gripping too hard with my ring finger, pinky and thumb, which caused some discomfort after longer gaming sessions. And I personally didn't like that because other mice like the X2H or the Sora V2 give me that locked in feel without effort, but with the Helios it just doesn't feel natural. As for the 4K implementation, tracking was very smooth and overall I would say it's definitely on par with most other wireless mice in this price range. So there's definitely no performance disadvantage, which is very nice to see. In the end the Helios II Pro is decent, but in my opinion there are better options out there if you're willing to spend just a little more. Like I've said in the intro, maybe spend those extra €15 on the Helios II Pro S so you have all of those issues fixed. Other than that, I would love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and don't miss my shorts for quick unboxing videos of new gear.